Okay. You're waking up again. Good. Really good. Now the tension rises. You feel something's happening. This is very good. Really, really good. It's ready to go. Good, good. Now you would draw together in fear. And the second one. Great job. Group 1. Group 2. Group 1 continues in the background. Group 3, 1 and 2 are in the background. Keep it in Bucho, folks. Don't speed it up. Group 4 isn't here, so you have to imagine them being here while you continue. All groups working together now. Good. Good job. Celebrating all this heroism, drawing together, lifting up the fact that the human spirit wins in the end. Rise. Into lower. Exhale as you go. Keep appreciating. Okay, so as you experience this emptiness at the bottom, let it be real. And when you come up in your own time. When you actually feel that you could come up. Good. You start to be able to reach outside yourself. You begin to look at others in the dance group and to have an exchange. And in your own time, you reach out to the audience. It's going to be a different time for different people. Yes, everybody. Now you turn, bringing the audience with you. Come back. Don't let that connection drop. When you get back up, if it's not time to bow yet, just keep your connection with the audience. And the bow should be done now. It's over. Okay, there were some really remarkable things that happened. I hope you get a chance to really look at the video. The last part is in many ways a result of the lift. We lift up for the human spirit, And then we're celebrating that and living on that as we come back and engage the audience. Tony did something several times in this that I want to bring to your attention when you look at the video. I never saw anybody do it before, and it works amazingly well. She used her eyes. When the second plane came over, and she stayed completely in Buto, but her eyes moved. And it was absolutely riveting. Her eyes looked up, even though her body was still in very slow motion. You use your eyes constantly in real life. You use them to connect with people, you use them to express yourselves, but we don't use it that much in dance, and I think we should. Jessica also uses it, I notice, when she dances with us. Then also, when the groups in part 2 were taking turns doing their celebration of the heroism, when she was not dancing, she was standing still, just barely moving in Buto with her eyes closed. And it was amazingly, it was as though a curtain came down. I think we're going to try that, if you don't mind, Tony, in the space with everybody. Everybody who's not on, try that, because it for the viewer, it was a complete, perfect way to be present but not active, because we interpret vision as activity. And to close your eyes and move very slowly, that's backstage. That's moving back behind the action. And it worked absolutely magnificently. Yeah, really beautiful. So when you watch the video, keep an eye out. Sorry, I didn't, that was completely unintentional. All of you did some really beautiful things in this. You go in and out of this kind of hypnotic state you can get in. Boy, I wish I could talk. This kind of hypnotic state you get in where you're riding a wave almost. It's like life. When you feel spirit moving you, that's like no other feeling. You do that in dance, in your dance, not constantly, but it's really obvious when it's happening. So I invite you to cultivate that. That's really, really gorgeous. Anybody want to suggest something, note something? Just be sure to unmute. Okay. In spite of all the technical things, that was very, very, very good. Thank you. If I could just keep the smaller group for a few minutes. We have only one rehearsal left, that's Tuesday, and then we go into the live ones a week and a half later. So really important that you know exactly what's happening when. It's unmistakable. I don't know what happened to Neats. She got lost in the rebooting, but you need to know the story so well that you actually feel it coming before it happens. And that's starting to show. Really good job, guys. Thank you so much. I think this is going to be the best yet. I really do. All right, my dears, I will not croak at you anymore. Those of you who are in the smaller group, please stay.
Night.
Love you.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. Okay. Everybody got your tickets okay? All right. Carla is sending the insurance material to everybody except Debbie next week. Debbie's got her own insurance, and we've got the name of it for the Greek authorities, so we're all straight. It's a reality, folks. There were a lot of times in this process when I thought, but Carla has been amazing. Please note the corrected phone number for Carla I sent you. She's got about 20 phone numbers, and I sent the USA one that she said, and then she said, no, this USA one. So make sure you have the right thing, because if you needed to get in touch with her, that's the one to use.
That's as low as it goes, right? That's all it's scaled.
All right. We'll sort of sketch through this. It's parts 1 and 2 that I would like to go through because they're shorter, just to get it all in your mind. Hang on.
Well, I lived with Sean McAvoy, the guy that they all knew.
Okay, the Holy, Holy, Holy is not on this. It'll be done just freely there, and then it will go right into the drum beat. You'll have the drum with you, so you'll come into the drum, do the Holy, 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 and then the guys there will start the music with the awakening. Here you go.
With your skull.
Slowly. Tina, slower still, please. Yeah. Oh, that's very good. Let your face express this as well as your body. And keep it really slow. Like a spirit. Don't do an abrupt movement, folks. Continuous at the same speed, it never changes. Tension. That's great. Yes. When the plane comes over, don't jerk. times. Oh, really good. Yes, yeah. Your eyes move slowly. Really good. Yes. Now, now each group gets 8 sets of 2 beads. That's how you tell. Group 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Group 2. Same people. Group 3. Group 4. You draw together with a lift. And then part 3 is exactly the same. Nice job. Really nice job. Are you comfortable with the 8 sets of 2 beats for each group? I think that works out pretty well. I don't usually like counting, but in this case, we don't have any other landmarks. Any observations, any questions, anything you want to bring up? No?
I have a question, sorry, Deb. At the end, when we're 3 and 4, because it's the last 2 are just supposed to be 2 people, I'm not sure what to do. Because I'm doing, the bandana guy, I understand that, but I don't understand the 2 people.
Right. I think what we're going to do with that, and we'll see when we get in the space and do it, is we're going to have more than one pair, and it will have people repair. There are
Okay.
so you'll change places. Otherwise, it's
Okay.
hard to make sense of it. There were a lot of instances of incredible heroism, like those guys who carried down the woman in the wheelchair for 26 floors. Yeah,
Right.
there's no lack of material.
No, exactly. Okay.
Good point. Anybody, anything else? Really, really, really a nice job. I wish we were videoing the Athens one. Maybe Carla will do it with her phone. I'm gonna ask her because I really want to see it. Yeah. Yeah. You will have lighting for that, so it may be a little awkward to try to get it, but it would be nice to have something from it. All right, my loves, you are wonderful. You really are. Every week it gets more. Tony, you're amazing. All of you are freer than ever before. I mean, it's just coursing through you, and I'm so happy we had this amount of time to prepare because I think it puts us in a very different place. Yeah. Everybody be well.
I agree.
Yeah. Marilyn, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Did you say there would be no lighting in Athens or
No, there will be lighting.
will be? Oh, good.
Yeah.
No, it's at
So-
night.
Right. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit difficult. I don't know. They only have one short run through to figure out the lighting.
Mhm,
So I'm not sure they're going to be able to follow you into the audience.
mhm,
But whatever happens on stage should be lit.
mhm. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So it's 5 of us. Is that what it is?
That's great.
I wish you were going to be there, Marilyn.
Me too.
I know you do too.
Oh, I really do.
Yeah.
But I'll be with you in spirit, and you don't need me to do this. You
Mhm.
will be absolutely superb. Your co-creation in this work is just excellent. Yeah, you're all leaders of it, and Holy Spirit will certainly be there. Yeah. All right, my darlings, take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Night.